Malcolm sat in silence as he waited for his heart rate to slow. He definitely touched on something with his question. Maybe Carney and Bill were planning to leave Hitler just as he had suggested. Maybe Winter had something to do with their plan. It was all well beyond his hope of understanding. He just had to wait for Carney to explain. In a lot of ways, he was completely dependent on the older trader. Without Carney, well, he could always pick up and head back to Jersey, or he could try to find another job at one or another Osaka or Tokyo firms. But without Carney, his steps seemed murky, as the future said. With Carney, he felt like he could do anything, become anything. What was it Carney had said? Malcolm would make a name for himself. It was the first time anyone had seen the sort of potential in him outside of football. Whatever else Carney was about, he believed in Malcolm, and Malcolm liked the way it felt. Malcolm slipped his sake, his heart calming as warm liquid moved sluggishly down his throat. His eyes began to wander, moving past the two Japanese clients, across to another table of Japanese men, then to the far wall, past a long wooden bar staffed by more women in black gowns, past an old stand-up jazz piano leaning against the red velvet, back towards the entrance, the double black glass doors, the tuxedoed elder man with the curl of white hair, Yamamoto, the owner. Then Malcolm saw something that made him freeze, the bamboo cup halfway to his mouth. Christ, she was beautiful. Tall for a Japanese girl, maybe Malcolm height or even taller. Straight jet black hair falling down past her shoulders, back gently caressing the smoothness of her forehead. Her cheekbones angled and high, rising beneath perfectly symmetrical almond-shaped eyes, her lips full, glistening over the startlingly white teeth, her skin, best of all, her skin like porcelain, only more fragile looking, as if the slightest touch would leave a bruise, and if any contact at all by someone British and American and Malcolm would be a transfer violation. Her gown, unlike the rest, was royal blue, fastened tightly against her throat. She was talking to Yamamoto, her face slightly lowered, and she was listening but not responding. Then she bowed and headed through the double doors. Without thinking, Malcolm was out of his seat. He excused himself, mumbling something about the toilet, then headed quite quickly after her. He almost tripled twice on his way to double doors. By the time his hands touched the cold black glass, he had broken into semi-jog. She was halfway past the reception desk, heading for a door by the exit, a costume of some sort. Malcolm caught up to her, then suddenly lost his nerve. He reached for her arms, then stopped himself. He could feel the perception matron eyes on him, and he wasn't sure how to proceed. Out here, he wasn't a host. She was a beautiful young Japanese woman, and he was an American. In a bar, in Osaka, even in Roppongi, that would make it easier. But for some reason, at the moment it was canyon between them, a vast canyon he didn't know how to cross.